This is what happens when Chelsea come to town. It blooming rains. It don't rain, it blooming rains.
Enjoyed it, thoroughly enjoyed it. I hate Roy Keane.
The guy's a total gentleman and he's an absolute legend, has been for football, not just for Arsenal, but he's a real ambassador, and I think he's been taken to the cleaners, and I think he didn't deserve it.
The weather didn't stop us, Chelsea won't stop us, we are Arsenal. This is GunnerTalk.